Today we're talking about how to wake up early without feeling tired, and how to sleep well and wake up full of energy every single day. To understand this, let's look at two very different routines. Meet Ethan. It's 6 in the morning and his alarm goes off. Half asleep, he turns it off and stays in bed for a few more minutes, trying to gather the strength to get up. Eventually, he drags himself to the kitchen and makes a large cup of coffee. Before leaving for work, he scrolls through social media for a few minutes, then heads out for a 9-hour day at the office. When Ethan gets home in the afternoon, he's completely exhausted. He eats dinner quickly and collapses onto the couch in front of the TV. After a couple of hours, he falls into a light, fragmented sleep. Around 8 in the evening, he wakes up with no motivation to do anything productive. It's too late to go out, so he grabs a beer and scrolls on his phone until 10. After that, he takes a shower and finally goes to bed. But once in bed, sleep doesn't come easily. He tosses and turns, searching for a comfortable position while sleep seems just out of reach. During the night, he wakes up several times, often to go to the bathroom. At 6 in the morning, the alarm rings again, and Ethan gets up already feeling exhausted. Now let's look at Oliver. He also wakes up at 6 in the morning, but his routine is completely different. He opens the curtains to let sunlight in or turns on a bright light if it's still dark outside. He gets dressed and goes for a 15-minute run. When he comes back, he prepares a nutritious breakfast, takes a quick shower, and starts his day feeling energized. At work, Oliver is focused and productive. When he gets home, he eats dinner, washes the dishes, and takes a short, refreshing 20-minute nap. Later in the afternoon, he finds time to go out, play basketball with friends, or take care of household chores. In the evening, he reads a book, turns off the lights, and goes to bed before 11. When the alarm rings at 6 in the morning, he wakes up refreshed and ready for a new day. So, how can Oliver feel so good with just over 7 hours of sleep, while Ethan sleeps 9 hours and still feels tired all day? The answer is simple. Sleep quality depends on how you live your day, not just on how many hours you sleep. Oliver moves his body every day. Morning and evening activity raises his body temperature, stimulating his system and preparing him for deep, restorative sleep. Ethan, on the other hand, spends most of his day sitting on the couch or in front of a screen. His body temperature stays low, and his nighttime sleep remains shallow. Light exposure also plays a fundamental role. Oliver spends plenty of time outdoors, which keeps melatonin levels low during the day and helps him stay alert. In the evening, he limits bright lights and screens, allowing melatonin to rise naturally and prepare his body for sleep. Ethan stays indoors most of the day, keeping melatonin levels too high during daylight hours, which makes him feel sleepy when he should be active. Evening habits matter as well. Oliver takes short breaks during the day, drinks enough water, eats regularly, and spends time on relaxing hobbies. Ethan skips meals, stays seated for hours in front of the TV or his phone, and accumulates stress. As a result, Ethan falls asleep later, wakes up multiple times during the night, and struggles to feel energized in the morning. In the end, sleeping well doesn't just mean spending more hours in bed. It means preparing your body and mind throughout the day by moving regularly, getting sunlight, managing stress, and creating calming evening routines. When you do this, sleep becomes natural, deep, and restorative. And in the morning, you wake up feeling refreshed and ready to face the day. That's why Oliver, with just over 7 hours of sleep, feels full of energy, while Ethan, despite sleeping 9 hours, drags himself through the day. The difference isn't the hours of sleep, it's how you live every single moment of your day.